Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go into a totally different subject. Let me talk to you about this. So like I said, I had a number of assignments, right? So these assignments, some of them were group work, and I don't think that this person watched my YouTube channel, so I should be pretty safe. In media, I have 3 subjects. I've got well 3 teachers, and they teach me different things, and one of them is kind of music based, right? So we had to mic up a drum kit, so put mics on the drum kit, record the drum kit, take it upstairs, and give it to the teacher to hand in. Then he gave us a script, and then we had to read the script on a voice recording in the booth. So when we did that, we had to hand it in. Then we had to record it, but with stereo pairs. If you don't know what stereo pairs is, it's just 2 microphones pointed at the source of sound, so basically the speaker. And we had to do that inside and outside, so it's vary. So when we did that, we decided to we didn't do it, I did it. So it was it was really annoying. I didn't like it at all, because my partner unfortunately was very lazy, and she was how do I say it? Well, she didn't turn up the first time. She didn't turn up the first time we were supposed to do it. We could do it in class, so that was pretty nifty. But I did it outside of class as well. So I played the drums for most people, because oh yeah, this really ticked me off. So I played the drums for most people because most people couldn't play the drums, and I could play the drums. It's just a skill that I have. I don't know how I developed it. Maybe it's just through watching people play it. But I learned how to play the drums. So I'm playing normally, and then she comes in, but she's very, very, very late. She comes in after the lesson, and we're still there. So when I'm playing the drums, she comes to me and says, "What are you doing?" I'm playing the drums because I want to play the drums for my fellow classmates, because you weren't here to do ours, and they helped me do mine. Or ours, because I have to call it mine now, because I did most of the work. So she came in, and then she said to me, "Why are you being a good Samaritan?" What? Why are you being a good Samaritan? Excuse me if I'm very nice and I want to help others to pass or even get a distinction in this unit, but if you don't want to get a distinction or merit in this unit, just get a pass and be the only one to get a pass, because that's totally fine by me. Because I don't want anyone to fail in my class, because I love my class. I don't want them to leave. It's just, all of them are really cool. I got this friend Simone, I got this friend Tanim, I got this friend Lalu, I got this friend Anthony. Anthony is he's a really cool guy. He's top of the notch guy. This girl, I'm not gonna mention her name, she just started to say, "Stop being a good Samaritan, focus on our work." Our work? You didn't do anything. Seriously? You actually wanted to call our work when you weren't even there to do the work. You were there at the last minute, seriously the last minute, because I was struggling to do mine because she wasn't there, and I needed 2 people. Because this is how it went down, okay? Recording the drum kit, you need 2 people. You need someone with the drum kit, and you need someone in the studio to control the drum kit and record. So when she wasn't there, and nobody else was there, because I don't know where they went, because I don't know why. I was the only one in the studio. So I got up Pro Tools, and I'm like, yep, studio all day, every day. And then I realized that I needed 2 people. And she was somewhere, anywhere. I don't know where she was. So she decided to, I don't know. She's just really lazy. She wasn't there at all. I had to record and play the drums, then cut the parts where I was really excited for getting the drums right this time. And I listened to it. I had to set up the kit myself. I had to record myself. I had to do the voiceover myself. I did actually have to do the voiceover myself. Thankfully, my friends were there to help me, and just God bless them. Seriously, they're amazing. The main thing that annoyed me the most out of everything the last minute, when there was the last day to hand in the work, get it done, hand it in, that's it, end of story. She came up to me. I almost finished everything. I just needed to do the external recording. I was helping my friends Melissa, I think Melissa, Michelle, and Aoife. I helped them, right? And people were disrupting, so they asked if I could lock the door. So I locked the door, right? So like I could play the drums, record with them. Then, and plus they didn't know how to do it, so I taught them at the same time, right? So I'm helping both ways. I'm recording and editing. I just need to do the external recording, and it will literally take 5 minutes, right? And there's 1 hour 1 hour 30 in the lesson. So basically, after all that, she comes in. She tries to come in the studio, and she says, "Man, you will stop being a good Samaritan. How about I continue to be a good Samaritan and you just leave me alone because I'm doing all the work myself? I'm being a good Samaritan because I don't have a partner to help me with the work. How am I going to film myself saying the scripture, not even the scripture, the paragraph, and you're not even there to help me? How am I going to record drums in a studio? You don't know how hard it is to record drums in a studio, man. It's hard. I don't think you understand. Like, this girl annoyed me so much, and she also annoys me in class, regular class, not even assignments. We have this teacher called Mr. Hurst, right? He asked like the class about the questions, like what's on the board. So I know everything that he teaches us. Like, when the first lesson, let me tell you, the first lesson that I got into that class with, there's a Mac room downstairs and there's a Mac room upstairs. I'm in the Mac room upstairs for my lessons, and I'm always in the Mac room downstairs to always learn. So I'm learning constantly throughout the day. My schedule's changed, so unfortunately I have to postpone the learning, but nevertheless, my learning is still intact. I go and study about logic, study about waveforms and everything. That's how I know most things about logic. Just most. I don't know everything. I just know most. And if anybody in my class is watching this, including you, Micah, I'm sorry for what I said, but it's just been annoying me for ages, right? So I don't want to sound smart. I don't want to act like I know everything, because I really don't. Because it's true, I don't know anything. I don't really know anything about logic. Sir's the master. You can't say that I know more than Sir because he's my teacher. It's like logically not right, technically. I don't know. Sometimes I whisper the answer to myself, but Micah sits next to me, right? So I whisper the answer to myself, and then she goes ahead and takes the glory for the answer. Like, you're not learning a thing about that. And the thing that annoyed me today particularly, we were doing work, right? We went through a whole lesson. He went through a whole lesson based on EQ. A whole entire lesson teaching us about decibels, hertz, like waveforms, everything. Where piano plays, where vocals are played, the waveform structure and everything. Now Micah said this. In fact, I shouldn't be saying that first. I should be saying this first. Sir gave us work to do. We had to type up. We have to, type up. We had to type up an essay. It's not really an essay because it's not that long. You have to type up something on how to EQ a kick drum, how to EQ vocals, how to EQ snare, how to EQ. I don't think we did a hi hat. How to EQ a piano, and how to EQ, I can't remember the last one, but we were just teaching people, we're just like writing a guide on how to EQ things. So this girl went onto Google, and she doesn't know how to copy and paste on the Mac, and guess what she asked me? How do you copy and paste it, Manuel? How do you copy and paste? Like, seriously? A whole lesson, were you listening? It's just, it blows my mind. It blows my mind to know that somebody is I'm not gonna call her stupid because she just doesn't listen. Like, it was a whole lesson on how to EQ, a whole entire lesson, and you say how do you copy and paste from this site? I didn't tell her. She didn't do any work, so she's gonna. I don't want to help her anymore because she takes it for granted. And just know that when you take me for granted, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop helping you. It's as simple as that. Take me for granted, then I'm just gonna dump you right there. I can't handle people like that. So just okay. That was a huge rant. I'm gonna calm down and sorry about that. Rant over. I've been ranting for too long. I'm almost been recording for an hour. It's been an hour. Are you kidding me? Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching so much. Thank you for sticking around, and thank you so much to my favorite streamer, Nick2018, for shouting me out. Woo! That guy got me haps, man. Like, literally, when he put my face on his stream. Thank you so much, Nick2018. Thank you so much for the Nick2018 fans subscribing to me. It means a lot. I'm almost at 200 subscribers, which means so much. Like, I never thought that I would actually reach 200 subscribers, because the max I reached is 100 on YouTube, and that was on a previous account. Then I lost like 20 subscribers and I got down to 80, so I was like, oh well, I'll stop this channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much for subscribing, and it just means so much to me that you have. I love you guys a lot, and I will see you in another video. Peace.